Today we're out at Roy's Motel and Cafe. It's a tourist attraction and once famous boom town, Amboy. And one of the most desolate post offices I've seen in a while.
This place is unreal. Can't believe it's just abandoned like that.
The ghost town of Amboy is now visited by hundreds of daily travelers ranging from Route 66 enthusiasts to photographers and everything in between. The folks getting a glimpse of the past from the ghost town that ain't dead yet. I just hope I'm up to the task of what I'm about to experience. Right now I'm shooting Ektar 100 in the M6, and it's a film that I've really been in tune with and learning how to use more and more. I love it.
The cross with the broken glass looks sick.
Most of this stuff is abandoned, pretty roached out, and you'll find that there's some amazing compositions to be had if you just turn the corner and keep walking.
Actually, if you could block the sun from
you?
Yeah, right. Sure they get the parallax correct on this, or else I'm gonna be fucked. Anything that I'm looking at has a slight difference of what actually I'll get.
Our intent today wasn't actually to shoot this location. We actually went out there to shoot the sand dunes in the Mojave Desert. This was our second option, which became our first option because it was just so cool. I had to stay and photograph more of it.
Sign over there, how weird. Oh, these are streets, bro.
Are they?
Yeah.
They were.
That's some concrete shit right there. Trying to get all the elements in the scene. I'm trying to get the fan, the piano, and the view out. It is 105 degrees. You can see the sweat going into my eyes, and our camera's overheated, so we're doing a little bit of a phone record. So that's that. Now, this is awesome. These are the chairs that were once inside of the church, I'm assuming. So I'm gonna photograph it. With the mountains in the background, it looks so cool. Trying to wait till the frame, all the cars get out of the frame.
Really love the way that the tones on the Ektar came out during this day. I've been really enjoying shooting Ektar lately. I find that you can really manipulate and get the image to where exactly you want it to be using this film. It has a ton of dynamic range, so I'm happy to use all of it.
We're gonna try and do a few panoramas on the M6. I haven't seen anybody try and do something like this so far, so let's give it a shot on this scene here. We're in the middle of nowhere in Amboy, California, so it's awesome if you haven't seen some of the other footage already. But yeah, let's give an M6 panoramas a shot.
The detail and resolution you can pull out of these panorama images is pretty spectacular. This is about a 6-shot panorama. It's a little hard to do with the parallax correction, but you get so much detail, you get a very healthy file size. At this point now we are shooting Portra 400 in both cameras. Good. So I decided to bust out some longer lenses and shoot with my Olympus using my 135 f3.5, which I find to be a stunning lens.
Someone left their sweet stussy here, bro. My bucket now.
Cutie.
It'd be so shitty if someone stole our car out here. Love it. Love it.
The 1972 opening of Interstate 40 in California quite literally meant the overnight loss of business Burris himself was quoted as saying that his business went down to zero the day I-40 opened. It's a humbling experience to be confronted with every photograph by one's own limitations. We decided to try and race to the sand dunes with the last bit of light left in the sky. Realizing we weren't going to make it there, I just decided to pull over, take a last few snapshots, and continue and see if we could make it.
It's funny, that truck is still in the way, and it's like 3 or 4 miles away. I'm gonna do like a 6-shot pano of this mountain range right now. Well, the sun is just perfect. Look at the light. Oh, it's so hard to do with a longer lens. I think that might be good. I think that might be cool.
I really enjoy the way that these panoramas came out. I see myself doing a lot more of these in the future. You just get so much resolution and such a big negative, essentially. Digital negative, I'll say. I think stitching them in Photoshop can be annoying sometimes, but that's okay. I think the result happens to be worth the trouble. Shooting at this time of day with such a long lens, shooting with a 135, it is hard to keep that lens still in the wind as I did. I ended up taking a few extra shots of the scene just to make sure I did get those shots sharp. There's some points of the image that are a little softer than others, I'll just say that. This is one of those shoots where you force yourself to get outside of your comfort zone, going out into the middle of nowhere and trusting that there'll be images there. I find that this is when I make my best photographs. As the light went down, we decided to stop chasing the sun and trying to reach the sand dunes, knowing that we were not going to make it as the sun had already been down for a while. We decided to call it quits here. In the end, we're all just trying to become better photographers, so my advice to you is get out and shoot and experience your camera. Experience the world and document it. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching. See you next time.